I have already made 2 videos on how to tune your car for long and short tracks. In this video, I will show you how to modify your car for super short tracks. If you wanna watch any of the other upgrade guides I have made, I leave both on the video's final screen. But this time, I'm gonna teach you how to master the last track category in Forza Horizon 4, the smallest and tightest tracks. And on top of that, I will leave this tune code in the description if you wanna download this FH4. The very short tracks are not very common in Horizon, but if you notice that any championship or online adventure has 2 or more of these tracks, you can use a card like this to be successful. For example, we can say that some tracks, such as the Horizon Festival Circuit and the Ambleside Village Circuit, certainly fall into this category. Others, such as the Edinburgh Station Circuit and perhaps the Gardens of Prince Street, may even fit into this category because they have many corners. However, they have long stretches that do not benefit the cars I am going to teach you how to make. Only I didn't call these tracks super tight for no reason. These are so small that they could be used as karting tracks. Go-karts don't have much power, so there's no point in building big karting tracks like the big guys' racetracks, or big cars for that matter. Because of this, the tracks are usually small, tight, and with a lot of sharp and hairpin turns. This not only implies that the tracks were made for go-karts, but it also implies that cars that resemble karts will do very well on these circuits. So, what would be the desirable characteristics for cars that dominate small tracks? Well, for that, let's analyze which features are most important and also what would be useful in the Forza universe. A kart is a very simple car. It basically consists of a chassis made of tubes, 4 wheels without suspension, a steering wheel, an engine, and a seat. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, what begs attention right away is that it weighs practically nothing. Go-karts are usually around 300 pounds, which compared to a 2,200 pounds car, commonly reaching upwards of 3,300 pounds, is a featherweight competitor. So this is the first characteristic that we will look for in an ideal car to race in tight tracks. Then, it should be noted that a kart is very small. Its wheelbase is a bit over 3 feet. In ordinary cars, the distance between the front and rear wheels easily exceeds 8 feet. Finally, a kart only has 13 horsepower in its usually single-cylinder engine, which would never work in the Forza Horizon universe. So, you can either choose any car and try to adapt its characteristics by modding it, which would work, but I'm gonna take this concept to the extreme here because I wanna prove my point. If we go to the buy car section and look for the lightest cars in the entire game, we'll find 2 categories of cars. The super light sports cars, which are for example the Caterham Superlight, and I'm not gonna choose this type of car because it easily passes the S1 class and I wish to stay in the A class for now. However, I can't find any other cars that are light and sporty. Everything I find looks like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna race a 3-wheeled car. If you wanna try it, feel free to do so, but let's say I'm not ready for this kind of adventure. As for the weight, they are a great choice, but I will stick to the 4 separate wheels for now. So, the best choice I can make is the 595 Abarth. You already know that, I said it at the beginning of the video. But what you don't know is that if you go to the Upgrade Heroes workshop, when you leave, the car will look a little something like this. I don't know about you, but I'm already getting a feeling of those extremely modified minis for hill climb. For what I can see here, they did the biggest weight reduction they could. The car must have some 450 kilograms or a little bit more. I also feel that they changed the original engine for a bike one, with a turbo, and it must be pulling just over 230 horsepower. And now for the main course. The widest tires of the highest lineage wrapped around wheels that are 37 pounds lighter than the original ones. As this is a rotating mass, legend has it that we can consider this the equivalent of removing more than 70 pounds from the car's original weight. But this should be more of an approximation. We cannot forget the latest brakes and revised suspension. Now, the aerodynamics were useless. It only helps you if you wanna download the tune in the video description and race it on slightly longer tracks. That said, I just asked them to increase the stiffness of the front anti-roll bar so that the abarth would stop drifting like the average Japanese guy delivering tofu. I went on a few time attacks, the rivals, and I easily passed the top 10% on this track and at the Ambleside circuit. Only that, it only worked when I got used to not spinning every now and then. See, when you are trying to drive this machine, be very careful when accelerating. It has a very short wheelbase, just 5 feet, which makes it incredibly agile when cornering, but with its more than 200 horsepower, if you step a little bit further onto the gas, it'll spin. So I removed the oversteer characteristic that I had in constant speed corners, but there is no way to change the power drift. If you didn't understand what I said, don't worry, I was just trying to say that it takes a while and several attempts until you get used to the accelerator on this car. That said, you may already be amazed by the 595's destructive potential at go-kart tracks. And even unbeatable drive avatars are no match for it here. I finished this race after taking a full lap in first place. I think I just need to say one more thing besides that. In the meanwhile, here are the videos that teach you the 2 modern modification styles. You can get creative with your favorite racing game, but don't forget to subscribe to continue learning everything about the world of cars. Racing legends, bye bye!